Hi, second graders. Miss Diorio here from Citizenship Academy, and we are moving on to lesson 14 today. So in lesson 14, we're going to review everything we did with the decomposing when we need a new 10 and subtracting in the vertical way. But in this time, instead of just adding with 2-digit numbers, we're going to add that hundredths place too. So it's going to be exciting. Before we do that, let's warm up with an application problem. So make sure you have paper, pencil for this one. And let's get into it. The application problem today says the total length of a red string and a purple string is 73 centimeters. Okay? The red string is 18 centimeters. How long is the purple string? So again, with this one, they set it up for you. So we have 73 minus 18 because we need to find the difference in the lengths. So we're going to subtract. So they set it up in the vertical method for us. So go ahead and write that on your paper and then set up your drawing. Remember, when we do subtraction for our drawings, you're only drawing the whole. So you're going to draw 73 in your drawing, just the whole. So pause the video. Go ahead and do that now. Awesome. All right, our next step is to take our magnifying glass and look at our whole. Look at our 73. Now, from our 73, we're subtracting 8 ones from 3 ones. Can we do that? So what do we need to do? Kind of already started it on your screen. You're going to cross out a 10 and move those 10 ones over. So go ahead and do that on your paper now. Awesome. So now this 3 changes to what number? How many ones do we have now? We added 10 more to the 3, so we have 13 ones now. Now can we take 8 from 13? Back a little bit. Yes, right? So go ahead and cross those 8 off. I'm going to do 8 minus 13, and you should end up with, awesome, 5 ones. Now, how many 10s do we have? We don't have 7 anymore. How many do we have? Excellent. We have 6. Then we're going to take 1 away from the 6, and then how many 10s do we have left? Good. So how many 1s do we have? 5 1s, 5 10s. So 73 minus 18 equals 55. So the purple string is 55 centimeters long. Excellent job. All right, you can put your paper to the side. We're just going to review a little bit of place value before we get into more subtraction. So I'm going to show you a number. I want you to say it in standard form. Remember, standard form is when you just say the number. So what number is that? 184. Awesome. What digit is in the tens place? 8. Good. And what's the value of the 8? 80, because it's in the tens place. Very good. What's the value of the digit 1? So look at the place that it's in and tell me the value of it. 100. Perfect. All right. What's the value of the digit 4? Look at the place. Tell me the value of the digit 4. Just 4. Good. 4 ones. Awesome. Let's do another one. Tell me this number in standard form. 173. Excellent. What digit is in the tens place? 7. Very good. What's that value of the 7? How much is that 7 representing? It's in the tens place, so it's representing 70. What's the value of the 1? Look at its place. 100. Perfect. And the value of the 3? Just 3. Excellent job. Let's do another one. Tell me this number in standard form. Good. 256. What digit is in the tens place? 5. And what's that value? If it's in the tens place, a 5 in the tens place has a value of what? 50. Ooh. Good. And what's the value of the 2? What place is it in? Then tell me what the value is. Yeah, it's in the hundreds place, so it's worth 200. And what's the value of the 6? Just 6. Yeah, just 6 ones. Good. Let's do another one. What number is this? 398. Awesome. What digit is in the tens place? 9. What's the value of the 9? 90. Very good. What's the value of the 3? Remember, look at the place that it's in. Tell me what the value is. 300. Perfect. And what's the value of the 8? Yep, 8 ones. Very good. Okay. For this one, I'm going to give you a number of ones, and I want you to tell me how many tens there are. So this one is 10 ones equals how many tens? 1. Very good. 20 ones equals 110 and how many ones? Think about what this is saying. 20 ones equals 110 and then how many ones? It's going to be 10 runs, right? We could move those 10 ones into a 10, but it's asking us to say how many ones. So 110 plus 10 ones, 10 plus 10 is 20. Good. What about 24 ones? Is 110 and how many ones? Be careful. Use this last one to help you. Good. It's going to be 14 ones. We have that 110, then we still need 14 more to get to 24. Because same thing with here. It's not asking us how many tens. They're giving us a 10. So we're going to add those 10 more ones to get to 20 ones plus the 4 extra ones will get us 14 ones. All right. 30 ones is 2 tens and how many ones? Good. Same thing as what we just did, 2 tens, 10 ones. So we have 10, 20, and then another 10, 30. So use this one to help you with this one. 32 ones is 2 tens and 12 ones. Good. 30 ones is 2 tens and 10 ones. We have to add those 2 extra ones in there. So we're going to get 2 tens and 12 ones. Try this one. 38 ones is 2 tens and use this one to help you. 38 ones, 2 tens, 18 ones. Very good. 40 ones is 3 tens and 10 ones. Awesome. 41 ones is 3 tens. How many ones? 11 ones. Awesome. Okay. So for this one, you might want your piece of paper for this. I'm going to give you a number sentence, and I'm going to ask you if I'm going to take from the tens or the ones. So here's what I mean. If I say 46 minus 5. Now I'm setting this up on vertical way to show you on my thing. If I say 46 minus 5, can I take 5 from 6? Yeah, right? I get 1. So I can take from the ones. But if I say 46 minus 7, let me set it up vertical way. Look at that one down there. Can I take 7 away from 6? No, right? And that one I'm going to take from the ones. So for these problems, if you want to pause and set them up in vertical method on your paper so that you know what we're taking from, take your time and do that. Otherwise, if you can just look at it and know it, you can tell me then too. Whatever works for you, you have plenty of time. So for this one, it's 46 minus 6. Now, can we take from the ones or do we have to take from the tens? Yeah, we can take from the ones. Awesome job. What about 46 minus 9? Can we take from the ones or do we have to take from the tens? Yeah, we're going to have to take from the tens. Good job. What about 52 minus 1? I'm going to set it up on my paper for you. 52 minus 1. Do we have to take from the ones or can we take from the ones or do we have to take from the tens? Can we do 1 minus 2? Yeah, we can take from the ones. Good. What about 52 minus 4? Can we take from the ones or do we have to take from the tens? Can we do 4 minus 2? 2 minus 4? We can't, right? We have to take from the tens. Good. 63 minus 6. I'll write it in vertical form for you. You can write it on your paper. Can we take from the ones or do we have to take from the tens? Yeah, we gotta take from the tens. 64 minus 5. What do we have to do? Yeah, we're going to have to take from the tens because we can't take 5 away from 4. We're going to have to take from the tens. What about 65 minus 4? So we're switching the ones places in this one. 65 minus 4. Can we take from the ones? Yes, we can. Awesome job. 68 minus 8. A little bit tricky, but you got this. Do we have to take from the tens for this one? We don't, right? Because 8 minus 8, we can just get 0 there. So we can take from the ones. 70 minus 3. Sometimes the zeros mess me up a little bit. Ooh, not 60 minus 3, I'm sorry. 70 minus 3. So if there's a 0 up there, can we take 3 from 0? No, so we're going to have to take from the tens. All right, let's get into doing 3-digit subtraction. So it's basically the same as 2-digit subtraction with the vertical method, but you just need to be aware of this hundreds place. So for this one, we're subtracting 126 minus 19. So go ahead and write that on your board. Now, when you do the drawing, you're going to need to add an extra column. You're going to need to add your hundreds column because this one has 126. So you're going to have 126. So make sure you have that hundreds column in there. Okay, so pause the video. Go ahead and set your paper up. And we'll be good to go. We'll walk through it together. So, first question. Can I subtract 9 ones from 6 ones? I cannot, so what do I have to do? Awesome, you're amazing. Decompose. So I'm going to cross off a 10. And I'm going to move my 10 ones over. So go ahead and pause and do that on your paper now. Now, how many ones do I have now? Yeah, I have 16 ones. Can I take 9 from 16? Yeah. So I'm going to take those 9 away. By 9. And I'm going to change it over here, just like I did on here. 16 minus 9. How many do I have left? 7. Perfect. You're just doing the same thing. We just have that extra column in there. Now, we're moving on to the tens. I have taken away 1 10. That becomes 1 because we only have 1 10 left. Can I take 1 from 1? Yeah, I just get 0. Totally cool. Just put a 0 there. If I have 1 10, I take 1 10 away. We're at 0. Now, there's no, if you look at this, I'm going to write it on my board for you. When you do the same thing when we do it with 2 digits, you want to make sure everything's lined up. So this is your ones place, tens place. That was a bad line, I'm sorry. Tens place and hundreds place. You can pretend, if it's easier for your brain, that there's a 0 there. So if this number is only a 2-digit number, you can pretend this is a 0. 1 minus 0 is going to be 1. Okay, because there's no other number there. So we are just going to pretend it's a 0. Now, if there was a number there, we would subtract it, but there's not for this problem, so it's a 1. So our answer is 107. Beautiful. All right, let's do one more together. So we're going to do 165 minus 18. So go ahead, pause the video, set up your vertical method, and set up your drawing. Remember, only drawing the whole 165, and then come back when you're ready. Good? Okay, first step, we look at our whole with our magnifying glass. We need to subtract 8 ones from 5 ones. Can we do that? So what do we need to do? Cross and move, right? Okay, now we have 6, nope, we should have 15 ones, but that's fine. We're going to move them over, and we get 7. Cross them off and move them over. Now, we have 5 tens over here. Can we take 1 10 from 5 tens? We most certainly can. Cross that off. We get 4 4 tens. And same thing here, because there's